and he asked, "What's your history with JP?" I said I have no history with the man on a personal level, if that's what he meant, which I had to assume, seeing as Quentin thinks every video on my profile grid is a direct message to him. Anyway, I could see that that disappointed him, so I told him if he wanted my history trying to follow Peterson's discourse over the years, I could give him a brief overview. And he said that would be fine, he would take what he could get. I told him it all started back in 2018 when I was embedded in a branch of the New York improv scene that had a pretty progressive milieu about it. Like, it was expected of you to have an opinion on the man, and it had to be 100% negative or else. And I guess that was alluring to me. I think that's just how I'm wired. Like, I don't think I would have done so many drugs growing up if my mom hadn't been so vocal about not doing drugs, for instance. Anyway, I was interested to see what my fellow scenesters were up in arms about, other than Jordan's opposition to Canada's C-16 bill and what he deemed to be compelled speech therein. So long story short, I bought his book, 12 Rules for Life, only to find that it wasn't so much conservative agitprop as it was practical advice that I would later find out is particularly salient to young men looking for purpose. And he asked, "Did you get anything out of it, the book?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got kicked off my indie improv team." The book fell out of my bag at the end of a practice session, and I was branded a sympathizer and blacklisted from the community, which it was probably one of those seminal moments as far as my voice is concerned. I think I would be a much different creator had I continued doing art by committee of that like that kind, the zip zap zop and the. And at the time, it just made me more intrigued by Peterson, how agitated he can make people just by talking. And honestly, that's one of the things we do have in common. And he was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Neither of us seem to get tired of talking." He said, "You have more in common than you know. You're kindred spirits." I said, "That means nothing coming from you." And that's when he showed me a drawing he'd made of me, Peterson, and that's an anonymous hacker?
No, that's V.
From the movie?
Sure.
Okay, and I'm guessing that's you.
That's me. Swaddled and safe with, you know, my heroes.
That's great.
I want you to have it.
Oh no, you keep it, thank you.